What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and I'm out here with the Lanchi Bluebird Brushless Tiny Whoop, and also I have here the Maker Fire 67. The Maker Fire Armor 67 is what it's called, and both of these are basically brushless Tiny Whoop aircraft. And so we're gonna do a little comparison. I guess it's going to be a comparison, but I just want to fly both of them and test them both out with these batteries here. This is the Nanotech 3S 450 milliamp hour batteries, and they're 65C to 130C discharge rate. And these batteries are awesome. I really like these. They're really powerful, and they don't really sag that much. And on top of that, they're really light. They're lighter than most 3S batteries of the same milliamp hour. So this is an awesome battery that I really like. Although they do only come in JST as far as I know, but I have switched one of them to XT30. I'm planning on switching this one too, but this one is brand new, so it's still JST. And that's a good coincidence because this is still JST. I haven't swapped this one out yet, so that gives me the ability to try this one out on 3S too in its stock form. This one I already changed it to XT30, so we're going to be testing this with the XT30 connection in 3S, which has more power input than this one. Well, power inlet, I should say. I guess these connectors don't allow as much current flow as the XT30, as far as I understand. But right now, let's check out this. This is the stock battery that comes with the Bluebird, and it's a 400 milliamp hour 25C 2S battery, 7.4 volts. So we're going to test this one first with that, and then we're going to test both of them with the 3S. So let's get it with the 2S on this one. They're both DSM. The Bluebird I actually thought was Fly Sky, and they told me all they had was the Fly Sky, so I told them to go ahead and send it, and they sent it, and it turned out to be DSMX. I was wondering why it wouldn't bind, and someone else in the comments said that theirs was the same situation. They ordered the Fly Sky and never could bind it, and since I posted my video, they then realized that theirs has two antennas too, and it's a diversity satellite for DSMX. So let's fire up try to fire up the Bluebird. I'm trying to get it to record the FPV. This monitor always acts wacky. It seems to be acting wacky on me again. So I guess we're not going to be able to test with a card in here. I found out that most of the times it's the card though. So this card must be just a cheap card. It doesn't like these little cheap cards, or slow cards I should say. It doesn't want to record. It doesn't even recognize it. So anyhow, let's check a line of sight of this Bluebird. So it's pretty stable. Let's try a punch out. Really slow on the punch out. These props aren't very large. I think they're maybe too small for its size for 2S. You can get some speed going with it though. So it's pretty fast though. I'm recording it, flying it. I was wondering why she just stopped the car in front of me. But anyhow, this thing does seem pretty fast, but not much vertical punch. So that's just with 2S. Let's try flip. So the rates are really slow. Gotta turn the rates up a little. No buzzer on this, but it does have OSD. So I can't rag on it too much. And this battery is tapping out already. I'm looking at the OSD. I forgot you guys aren't going to be able to see that, so I got to keep it line of sight. So I guess I'm just going to pull this battery out and check it with the 3S. So this battery that comes stock isn't very good. So that's its flight characteristics with this stock battery. Not very good, not a good battery. So we're gonna test it with the 3S. And man, I wish I had a better card out here with me. I know next time to bring more than one card, because sometimes if I pick the wrong card, it'll not work, not play nice with this eSheen monitor. And I have a bunch of these cards. They come with a lot of things that are sent to me, and so that's why it's like a gamble. A lot of times I just grab a random card and this happens. So it's not going to record. So let's try this Maker Fire on 3S. The Armor 67 has an XT30 connection on it. Now this should be awesome. Whoop. I forgot the battery situation is kind of dodgy with it, and so not really a good way to hold the battery on. I got to get me a band in there somehow. This way isn't working very well. Okay, we at least got the battery on it. Let's see if we can get it fired up. Okay, so this little guy has OSD too. No buzzer. So here it is on 3S. 10 amp ESCs on this one. 12 amp ESCs on the Bluebird. Let's try punch out. So punch out really good. So that's pretty awesome. The roll rate is nice on this. I did play with the PIDs on this one though. Oh man, this one seems like it's really fun. Especially in FPV, this thing will be really fun. Fast little tiny brushless. And I got the rates turned up pretty good on this one. So I can do some fast flips and rolls. Man, I'm really liking this one. Let's go for a power loop, y'all. Handled that nice. We're in acro mode, by the way. I tend to fly these in acro mode a lot now. Just a lot more fun flying them in acro mode now. Man, this little guy is fun on 3S. Whoa. Okay, let's bring it back in. So, let me fill the motors. And the motors aren't really hot at all. Wow. Just barely even warm. So this thing is a little trooper. Got plenty of power for its size. And I turned the roll rate up so it rolls pretty fast. I don't know why, but a forward roll is always slower than a backwards roll and a side roll. So man, this thing is pretty awesome, man. I'm gonna have to get a card in this darn eSheen monitor so I can show you guys some FPV of this little thing. Whoa! And I just cut the throttle and let it fall because I lost orientation when it hit the ground there. But we look like we're right side up, so let's try to bring it up. Oops, and we tumbled over. The battery must have came loose because the battery situation on this thing is kind of sketchy. A lot of through traffic going through this barricade here. Oh, and we lost the rubber band, so we're gonna conclude the flight of this one on 3S because the rubber band is gone. At least we got the battery. But that was a pretty awesome little flight with that one. So let's check out this Lanchi Bluebird on the 3S. I don't really like the strap that the Velcro strap that they give us with this one. I think I might swap this one out to a band. But for now, let's go for it. Okay, so we got this one. I gotta keep it perfectly still. Okay, so we got the Bluebird up. Now I gotta remember the rates are really low on this one. Let's try punch out. So nice punch out on it on 3S. It's just like the other one. So they're just about equal on 3S, it seems like. Yeah, this guy wakes up on 3S. The other one is a tiny bit smaller though. But flight characteristics seem to be the same. So this one is a lot of fun too. I gotta turn the rates up though. I had the other one longer, so that's why I had a chance to mess with the PIDs and all. Both of them have OSD. This one seems like it has a little more power for power loops. It has 12 amp ESCs. I have to go less hard on the throttle in order to get it to do power loops. Oh, this thing flies nice. This one might be a little more stable than the other little guy. Then again, it might just be a situation where the other one is so small that my eyes can't see it as good as this one. But it's not that much smaller actually. The orange on this one helps though. Oh man, I forgot I can't do any low rolls with this thing. Man, they're nice though. So that's full, y'all, with it. Full, y'all. Now this one does have black motors, and it's pretty sunny out here. Maybe it's absorbing some heat. I don't know what it's doing. Whoa. Man, this thing is a fun little one too. So let's bring it in and check the motors. Wow, these motors are barely even warm as well. So takes a 3S with no problem. And that gives it a lot of punch. And this is a brand new battery too. Certainly no lack of power with this one. It isn't blow you away power like some of the other ones, but then again, this is a tiny whoop brushless. So that's it, a quick demo of these guys. This is the Lanchi Bluebird brushless. I think it's a 95mm frame here, tiny whoop style. And I have a nanotech on here, 3S. Let me pull it off. Brand new nanotech 3S. Tested with both of these guys. It's the Maker Fire Armor 67 versus the Lanchi Bluebird 95 brushless. And I think they're just about equal. Thanks for watching.